lost your color for a minute, now you black again. Yeah, I'm on a blockchain with it, and my blockchain monkey's full of octane in them. You know the vibe, plus we shredded than a motherfucker. Yeah, we crash monkeys. Yeah, we crash monkeys. It go Planet of the Apes, gorillas in a mess. All these bad rules all over my shit. It go Planet of.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, before we get to the juicy part of the steak, I want to give a huge shout out to my sponsors, Lumi Wealth, using algorithms to make investing easier and more profitable. So I'm doing a little research, and I'm looking over here at boardsforchannel.org, and I see here, great to see my ex-colleague, HM Treasury support fintech and financial services, a critical sector to drive innovation and growth for the UK. Rishi Sunak. So we are talking about the UK Prime Minister. Now, as you're coming down here, check this. Gilbert Verdian, HM Treasury, June 2009 to August 2011. Rishi Sunak, HM Treasury, February 2020 to July 2022. And if you just scroll down just a little bit more, it says they obviously move in the same circles and the professional backgrounds overlap in more than coincidental ways. So what gets me is this: how perfect timing that this UK Prime Minister happens to be talking about CBDCs. Take a listen.
Today, I'm proud to say that under the UK's presidency, the group of the world's 7 most advanced economies, the G7, is launching a set of public policy principles for retail central bank digital currencies, CBDCs. Central bank digital.
You see, the blockchain monkeys see exactly what you're doing. We have a bird's eye view. Let's go.
Digital currencies could be a digital version of money, a bit like a digital banknote that could be used alongside physical notes and coins. Unlike most of the digital money people use daily today, it would be issued directly by a central bank, like the Bank of England in the UK. And governments and central banks across the world are working together, looking into what having a
little
digital
puppet right in
currency
place
might mean in practice. This includes issues that people care about, such as ensuring users' money would be safe and secure, that it could work with other ways to pay, would be energy efficient and available to everyone. A potential CBDC could offer businesses and consumers new ways to pay in the future. It's all part of the wider story of digital innovation that has delivered benefits to millions around the world and in the UK. The decision on whether to launch a central bank digital currency is for each country to make, and no G7 jurisdiction has yet made that choice. These decisions raise important questions about the reshaping of our economy, financial systems, and the way in which people interact with money and payments. That's why working together and careful evaluation with our international partners is essential. In the UK, earlier this year, I announced a new joint task force between the Treasury and the Bank of England to look into a potential CBDC as a complement to cash and bank deposits. We're also hearing from firms, technology experts, and others. Under the leadership of the UK, this report today will help support and inform exploration of CBDCs in the G7 and beyond.
And so now, coming back to Quant, you have here Rebecca Hackworth, Gilbert Verdian on the design of central bank digital currencies, all happening at the exact same time. Is it a coincidence or not? And so coming in hot from Greg Lunt, Quant doesn't behave like other tokens. And that's by design. They're not concerned with the crypto market adoption. That's too small. Instead, Quant Network focuses on building infrastructure for the 99% of existing financial value and capturing huge global enterprise volume. Let's go.
I think enterprise blockchain is the biggest market you can actually go after. If you look at one of the HSBC reports from last year, they looked at what does digital assets look like by 2027, and it's in the trillions. You take a traditional security, you tokenize it, you make it a digital asset, then you have payments, and then you have settlement, and then delivery reverse payments of digital assets. Enterprise is where the market is. On the large scale, what's happening is entire systems are transforming and re-platforming and re-architecting to be compatible to decentralization. They're not turning off what they've got and putting everything on blockchain. They've invested billions and billions of dollars and pounds into their infrastructure. But what you do is you take that existing investment and you make it compatible to DLT. And that's what we're doing.
Hello?
4 is to show how easy it is to integrate through our API, whatever you've got that's existing, to be able to talk to different digital assets and blockchains and transact.
I hope you, ladies and gentlemen, understand what you have when you're holding quants. Like, seriously. We're not just talking about it being 14.6 million available. We're not even just talking about that. We're talking about everything that it entails and everything that it brings together. Interoperability at its finest level. How much value is that going to capture if it allows and enables that much interoperability? You tell me.
Across them. It's a huge market and we're excited because the adoption is happening.
Cause it's the standard in this bitch. XRP. I went to YouTube University, and now they mocking me with no degree. We saying by the swift, keep it walking. Respect your elders in these bushes. Bitcoin is talking.
You don't have to be rich to be taking advantage of this. This was the beginning of the greatest transformation of wealth the world has ever fucking seen since World War II.
Blockchain. We talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's DLT up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain.